Well, a very good morning from Phuket. My name's Tony. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, then please do check out some of my other videos. If you like the content, then of course remember to give it a thumbs up. Well, today I've brought you over to Surin beach. We're going to take a look at the beach area. It's been about 12 months since I was last here, and I'm sure we're going to see some changes from that video. I thought I would take a break from the Kata and Karon area, which I've been covering lately. So let's now get into the video. So today I've parked on the first car park that you come to if you're coming from Kamala. So this is not the main area. It's quite a large car park, plenty of room, but I decided that I would park on here rather than the main car park or going into Surin and the main entrance, just to show you from a different perspective. The beach is just to my right hand side there, and we're going to make our way down onto the beach, take a look at the beach area. I can already see there's a lot of temporary stalls that have sprung up, possibly restaurants, food places, maybe selling beach accessories, etc. But we'll take a look at that as we make our way down onto the beach. Now, I love Surin beach. It is a fantastic beach. There is only one downside with this beach, which we will talk about a little bit later in the video. As you can see from this car park, you have steps straight down into the beach area, so very convenient to get onto the beach from this car park. And we're going to go down here. You can already see there is a lot of these stalls, these makeshift stalls, for a better word. A lot more than there was a year ago. You can see massage in front there. Oops, tripping over the steps. Okay, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of these beach accessory stalls, so if you want to get something for the kids for the beach, you're going to be able to buy something down here. Prices, I'm not sure. You can see there is actually parking along here as well. Plenty of parking at Surin, and it is a beautiful, beautiful beach. There's no doubt about it. Of course, Surin is sandwiched between Kamala and Bantao. So if you're staying in the Surin area, Kamala is 5 to 10 minutes if you have transport, whether that be a car or a motorbike, and then going the other way, you're literally 5 minutes from the edge of Bantao. So not only do you have all the facilities here in Surin, which I will be taking a look at that on a later video. Good morning, Swadee Kap. So we will take a look at the facilities in town, the nightlife, etc., but not on this video. This is just really the beach area. Now, there is a restaurant at the end here. Again, what the food is like, I couldn't tell you, but these are the facilities that are on the beach. So let's go actually onto the beach area itself, and then we can walk along the beach. Actually, I'm going to make my way past these sunbeds just down here. It's not, I think at one time that this was proper steps down on the beach, but they've sort of decayed over time. Oops, just have to be a bit careful. And we're on the beach, and look at that. The weather today, well, you can see yourself, it's been a little bit more cloudy the last few days, but don't underestimate the heat, because it is extremely warm here. And I would recommend, if you're coming out to Thailand at this time of year, to bring high factor sunscreens, because a lot of people underestimate the weather and how hot it is, and they get burnt. They're walking around like boiled lobsters. You can see them on the beach areas when you go travelling around Phuket, the people who've underestimated just how hot it is. Today I've actually remembered to put my sun cream on. Normally I tend to forget, because of course, not being on holiday, it's sort of an habit you get out of doing, really. So you can see Really nice restaurant there actually. I can see an area upstairs. I don't know whether that's available to customers, but I'm guessing sort of late afternoon when the sun's setting, that would be a great place to go and have a drink, maybe some food. The beach, beautiful. Let's take a look at the sand close up. Well, you can see it is a very, very fine sand, like a powder. There's no doubt about that. Beautiful. And it's a little after 10 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to get here reasonably early because of the sun. And you can see the water. I don't know whether you can make that rock out there in the sea. It is reasonably clear here on Surin Beach. I do want to mention that there has been a few beaches in the media lately, including Patong's beach, where we are now seeing the return of black water flowing into the sea across the beach areas. Kamala has also been mentioned as well. Of course, over the last 3 years, because of the COVID situation, the beaches and the sea in particular, the environment has dramatically improved because, of course, the lack of tourism, restaurants being closed, shops, etc., and they wasn't putting the waste out. Now, unfortunately, we are now starting to see a return to pre-COVID, where there was wastewater running back into the sea. Kata is another beach that suffered quite badly from that before COVID, because there's a canal, for a better word, running down past the Ozo Hotel down that way across, and it runs into the northern end of Kata's beach. And that canal, really, before COVID, was not a nice place. When you walk down the path by the side of it as a cut through to the beach area, you used to get a terrible smell from it. And they tried to say that it's not wastewater, but that all cleared up during the COVID period, so that explains what that was without even arguing about it. And we're now starting to see that situation slowly coming about, which is a bit of a shame. Now, as far as I'm aware, Surin Beach does not have one of those canals that runs into the beach at any point. So hopefully this beach will stay looking as it is today. Fantastic. There's a few people on the beach, not as busy as Kata or Caron, but look at it, absolutely fantastic. Temperatures here at the moment, mid to high 30s. As I mentioned on the last couple of videos, they are forecasting we could see temperatures as high as the 40s, which is just going to be, wow, incredible. And it is very warm in the day, to say the least. Even at home where I'm living now, we have a very cool home, but even that is very hot at the minute. Now, I mentioned that Surin does have only one drawback, in my opinion, and you probably can see there that those people are not that far from the shoreline, and it is actually quite deep. Now, I have mentioned this before about Surin Beach. It's not ideal for younger children, even though you can see some younger children there in the water, and that is because it drops away quite sharply when you enter the sea. So unlike Kamala Beach, Kata Beach and Caron's Beach, where it stays fairly shallow for quite a way out, here at Surin is the opposite. So it gets deep really quick. So if you're coming and staying in this area with a family and you've got younger children, then it's something to keep in mind, because you need to keep a close eye on the young ones, because they can quickly find themselves out of their depth. That for me is the only downside of this beach. Other than that, this is a perfect beach. You've got plenty of facilities nearby on the back of the beach line there. Lots of beach chairs, not actually on the beach itself, well, sort of on the very edge, because I believe they're not allowed anymore on the beach. They've cleared them all off. But we shall see over time what happens with the beach vendors. But I'm sure you're going to agree this is just a fantastic beach. And I'm going to make my way along it. and then we'll walk back through the trees because I want to get off the beach because I can already feel the sun on me and it is very warm. But there is a breeze today which is helping, which is nice. You can probably see the flags. A little bit of a breeze makes it a bit cooler. I don't see any actual jet skis on this beach, so again, maybe they're not allowed. I can see jet skis in the water. They're obviously coming down from either Bantao or up from Kamala. But I've got to say today this beach looks fantastic. Really, really does. And there's plenty of people enjoying themselves. So as I was saying, you can see there yourselves the beach chairs there just off the actual beach. They're actually on the area behind the beach, which I think is okay. As I've said before, the argument for beach chairs, of course some are needed because some people need to have shade and obviously the sunbeds, and then other people don't. So there is a call for them, but the problem that we have in Thailand, or in particularly Phuket, the vendors tend to get carried away, for a better word. They just want more and more, and unfortunately they end up taking over the whole beach, which is no good for anybody. So I do see a sign here for, is it water sports? I'm not sure if they've got jet skis on there or not. Let's have a closer look in a minute as we get closer. You can see the banana boat and rings. Oh yeah, it does say jet skis for rent on that sign. I don't see any on the actual beach, but it does say on the sign jet skis for rent. So maybe you can get a jet ski from here. If you've stayed here in Surin and you hired a jet ski, then let me know. Drop it in the comments down below. Always like to hear people's thoughts on this area, their experiences. Do they think it's a good beach? Do they think Surin's a good area to stay in? Let me know your thoughts. So I think I'm going to jump off the beach just around here because I don't see, what's that down there? I'm not sure whether, it might be restaurants, like the makeshift ones and stalls. I'm not quite sure, I can't tell what's under those brollies. But let's just take a moment to enjoy the beach. Take a little bit closer look at the water. I can already see it looks really clear. Once you get out into it, and just okay, let's make our way over there a little way, get into the shade a little bit. As I said, there is a few more clouds about today, as you can see, but it is still very, very aggressive, that sun. So, actually there does seem to be a canal area here, so I was wrong about that. I didn't think there was a canal area that runs into Surin Beach, but right in front of me you can clearly see there is one. And what's that looking like at the moment? Now unfortunately these sort of outlets on the beach, they run back into the town area, and of course the restaurants, the hotels, etc, etc, tend to release their waste into it. Not looking particularly great, I'll be honest with you. I don't exactly know where it goes because it looks like it sort of stops there, but I'm sure it doesn't. It must enter the sea somewhere at some point. Maybe it runs under the beach, I don't know. But we're gonna have a walk up here so you can see the facilities. Yeah. Now this is what I was been talking about earlier. You can clearly see that water is not a nice colour. It's like a blacky browny colour. Okay, there's algae in there as well, which is the green of course, but I'm not sure about the black water. And we are now starting to see that come about here in Phuket, which is going to be a real shame if we return to those days. Let's hope the powers of be step in and do something about it and have some sort of controls. But it has been reported several times now in the media. Okay, so we've got some, I guess for a better word, small bars or places where you're going to be able to buy some beers, drinks, shots. Swadee Cap, good morning. Good morning. I'm very well. Swadee Mai? Okay, good. Very friendly there. That's nice to see. Again, plenty of beach chairs if you require them. I'm guessing they're around 200 baht. This is sort of the average price for a set brolly. Again, if you've stayed here and you know how much the cost of the beach chairs are, please do drop it in the comments. It does help people. Massage. Be a nice place to have a massage if you're facing that way and looking over the beach. It's going to be lovely. No prices there though. Can't tell you how much the prices are. No board. Another bar. Place to get some drinks, food. Swadee Cap, good morning. Maybe later. Okay, thank you. Mocha pot, coffees. Oh, the roti, famous pancakes. You know I love these. Do all the different ones there. No prices. Okay. Good morning. We do have some prices on this one here, so give you an idea. So we got smoothies from 50 baht, which isn't bad. To be fair, that isn't a bad price for the beach area. That's reasonable. Don't see the prices of the beer. I know there's going to be a lot of guys out there thinking, how much are the beers? I want a beer. Cocktails 100 baht. Again, I've got to say that's a fair price. I've seen cocktails at restaurants for 150 baht, so down at the beach isn't too bad. Any beer prices? Cocktails 100 baht there, if you can make that out. And then smoothies, all 50 baht. So let me just see if we can get Heineken 70, 120 is going to be a large. I can just see the price there. So Tiger 60 again, good prices for the beers, not bad. 60 baht for a small, 120 for a large, reasonable. So this area here towards the northern end of Surin, you've got a lot of facilities as you can already see. You've got massage. Good morning, Swadee Cap. Lots of massage to be fair now. Lots of facilities. Hello. Lots and lots of places doing drinks. You ain't got far to go to get some food and drink, that's for sure. Fantastic day. Just look at that view. Grabbing a chair and looking out onto that. Picture postcard perfect. Swadee Cap. Some restaurants here. Coconut restaurant. Pad Thai, fried rice. All your normal Thai fare there. Might be a place you want to check out, try. Again, I don't know what the food is like. Haven't tried it personally. Another pancake place, roti shop, this little shop. So good choice here actually. Really good choice. Okay, let's another massage shop, another cocktail place, loads and loads of choice. Okay, let's now turn around and make our way back up the other way to where I've parked. But definitely if you're going to be coming to Surin, then you don't really need to leave the beach area to get food and drink, so you quite easily stay down here all day. If you're coming with a family, you can have some food literally yards from the back of the beach, so, and a good choice as well. Now I do want to mention, if you're coming out here to Phuket in the month of April and you're looking at hiring either a car or a motorbike, then check out my wife's Facebook page, because we've got some offers on at the moment on the hire side, so that might save you a little bit of money. Also check out the description after the video, of course. I'm going to have links down there to my Facebook group, which is now pushing nearly 7,000 members, so that's growing at a rapid rate, and I would like to thank everybody that has not only joined my Facebook group but also my YouTube channel. Of course, I am working very hard on my channel at the moment, trying to bring it up to speed, make some improvements generally across the channel, bring you some more interesting and informative content. You know, my channel is more about information for people that are coming out here, but not just for tourists. I do want to start and cover expat sort of stuff as well, so throw that into the mix. So if you're coming out here to live or considering retiring out here, whatever the case may be, I want some useful information for you on my channel, so watch out for that. That will be coming. And I've also got my Buy Me a Coffee page. If you don't know, the link will be down in the description. Take a look at that. If you do decide to buy me a coffee, thank you very much in advance. But that is going to be dedicated going forward to expat information, so restaurants that you can visit that are really cheap, areas that you might consider living on, that sort of thing, shopping, etc. But it's more information for expats, whereas my channel is more touristy based, but there will be expat information in there. So I've got all that out the way, and we're going to now make our way down towards the southern end, as I've said, where I parked the bike. We are now coming to where the main entrance is on Surin Beach, which is to my left hand side. So there's a road just here. I'll just nip up here and show you. It's a good sized car park here. So we've got a road coming down here, just over here, which is the main entrance, just here. The main entrance in Surin Beach, and you've got plenty of parking there. So you may enter in there, but I just decided to come in the different route today for a change. Whoop. Really pretty beach, I have to say. Really pretty, beautiful when the weather's as it is at the moment. Now of course this month, because today is actually the 1st of April, and we have Surin in April, which is the Thai New Year. That runs from the 13th to the 15th, and of course I will be covering Surin, and hopefully this year it's going to be a big event, because we haven't seen Surin in full force for the last 3 years, and it's in the media that the local government have given the go-ahead. Great place to have some food. I mean, look at that, fantastic. Just a great place, little tables there, just get a little bit of food overlooking the beach. Swadee Kap, good morning.
Morning.
Got some different Thai dishes on there. Busy little area. And you've got some fried stuff there. Grab. But as I was saying about Surin, jet ski. So they have got them here, but not on the actual beach themselves.
Look.
So again, going back to Surin, keep interrupting myself. I will be covering it. It should be a lot of fun this year. Hopefully we're going to see some massive water fights, partying, whatever you want to call it. I shall take a trip into Patong, of course, but it won't be just Patong. I'm going to cover all the areas because obviously Surin takes place all around the island, so you're going to get an idea of what it's like. But I'm really looking forward to it because hopefully this year it's going to be on a fantastic scale. They've got a big party going on down at Saffron Hin, which is Phuket town. I'm sure Bangla Road will be absolutely packed this year, so that's going to be a good place. But also Rawai, where a lot of expats stay, that's normally pretty good as well when Surin is in full force. So you're going to see that coming during the next month, so keep your eyes open for that. Fantastic choice, lots of places to pick from. I'll just have a quick look, give you an idea of the price. So sandwiches 150, 140, soups 120. No prices on the steaks, and then we've got some Thai food around the 100 to 120 to 150 baht mark. So I guess for the beach it's okay. I'm not going to say it's cheap because it's not. Swadee Kap. But it's reasonable, it's not extortionate. Good morning.
Morning.
Good?
Good, yeah.
Food excellent?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
Okay, there's a place to check out. Some nice tables there actually. We've got wooden chairs and proper glass metal tables rather than the plastic ones. Got a nice spot there as well, a little bit of shade. And I think we're coming up to where I came down onto the beach. I'm not exactly sure now where I entered onto the beach. It's easily, but I know I can walk all the way to the end of this road up and round, and it'll take me back up to the car park, but there is some steps down as you saw at the beginning. Good morning, Swadee Kap. Okay, well, I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and if so, you know what to do, because it does help. And I'm going to make my way back to the bike now, and then I'm possibly going to stop over in Patong and take some pictures for the group. As I've mentioned, if you haven't joined it already, then please take a look at it, consider joining the group, and also if it's your first time watching my videos, take a look around my channel, lots of videos on there, and please do consider subscribing. And I guess that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.